it's your girl, TheKyannaAlexandra, and I'm back on your screen. And I'm back with another video. As you can tell by today's title, I am giving you guys some tips that I've learned since becoming a full-time content creator, and literally the things that nobody tells you about. We're just gonna jump right into it. I got a couple for y'all. Subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications, leave a comment in the comment section down below, and let's just get right into it. Alright, so the first thing that I want to tell you guys when I jumped in and became a full-time content creator from March 1st, so pretty just like a month and a half so far, is that you need a schedule for the day. In the beginning, it was very easy for me to like just roll up out of bed and say to myself, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, da da da. Baby, no. Like, if you want to be successful, you need a schedule. You need to list down what you're going to do for that day. Like, don't let a day go by where you don't do it the first thing in the morning or the last thing you do at night. You need to list out what you're going to do for that day so you can get the shit done, and then go ahead and plan out for your next day. I usually like to do this for every day, and then I also do it for the month when the month is ending to get into the new month as to what I want to get accomplished for that month to help me to my overall yearly goal. So please, please, please plan out your day. And with planning out your day, I'm going to go into my second point, which is that laziness could set in at any time. These are the things that I'm just picking up for the first month that I have been a full-time content creator. And let me tell you, be aware of being lazy. Be aware of your unproductivity, because there have been days where I just sat and watched TV and then I turn around and be like, dang, I didn't do nothing today, right? So with that, you guys just gotta be mindful that you are gonna have lazy days. You are gonna have days where you're just going, and your body's like, you got to chill. Okay, so keep that in mind, that lazy days are to come. For me, I'm a Capricorn. I don't like to take too much of them, so do whatever works for you. But for me, I don't want too much lazy days in my schedule. Third thing, full-time, right? We're a full-time content creator now. You got to make time to work out, baby. You have to make time to work out. And I say this like this because I be in the house eating and working, not getting up. When I was at my 9 to 5, I was constantly moving, right? And I'm not saying that I was at the gym, but at least my body was constantly in motion. Right now, like I said, I eat and I work, I eat and I work, like, and I'm eating and working in the same spot. So it's nothing really different. So I'm about to go sign up for a gym membership because, baby, I cannot be gaining this weight anymore. You know, I gotta drop it off. And it's not even about like summertime or anything like that. It's about keeping my body healthy, you know. So just keep that in mind when you become a full-time content creator. Your body tends to slow down because you're so focused on working, and then you know you gotta eat, so you focus on putting that nourishment in your body. But baby, we gotta make time to go to the gym, or we gotta make time to go outside and walk. We gotta make time to jump rope, do your favorite activity, swimming, whatever. But you gotta put some type of movement, some exercise in there so that we don't become stagnant and couch potatoes, you know. Fourth thing, FOMO, fear of missing out. Like, and it's weird because when you become a content creator full time, you think, oh, I have more time to go to these things, and you do. Trust me, because now that I work full time from my house, like, I don't have to worry about my work schedule. I don't have to worry about my 9 to 5. Oh, I gotta take this day off of work. I don't have to worry about none of that. But when you gotta work something out for a brand and you haven't done it yet, and then somebody says, oh, let's do this, you got to work this thing out for this brand. Like, you can't just go up and at it and say, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. No, babe, you got to get that stuff done for that brand, because that brand is paying you big nasty money, right? So you're always gonna have a fear of missing out, because now you got this time that you want to do things, but you got to work this thing for this brand, you know. So you're always gonna have that feel of like, dang, I want to be outside, but it's like, I gotta get my work done. So you got to find a good balance between that. And since we're talking about brands, the fifth thing I'm telling y'all is you got to reach out to brands, baby. Like, when I was working my 9 to 5, brands was reaching out to me. So I was like, okay, cool, this knocks off the time that I would have to reach out to brands, because they was coming to me. Now they come to me still, but like, because I have more time and more like energy to do things, you got to be reaching out to the bag, because the bag is not going to keep coming to you. Like, you got to be reaching out to these brands like every single day. And I think one of the things that nobody told me about when I first became a full-time content creator was that you got to be constantly reaching out to brands. Like, yeah, I send a little email every day, a couple of days, but like, because now I don't have that income of that 9 to 5, I can't rely on that, because one, I don't have it. So I got to keep you know, trying to supply my own income, and I got to reach out to brands too. Not only them reaching out to me, but I have to reach out to them too, so that I can get money coming in both ways, from them coming to me and me going to them. So reach out to the brands. I should have put this up top, but tip number 6, waking up early, yo. Like, when I worked my 9-to-5 job, I got up anytime I really felt like it. Maybe I got up at like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, because I didn't have to go to work till 2:30, right? So, and I lived up the block from where I worked. So it was literally like, I could leave my house at 2 o'clock and get there. Excuse me, I could leave my house at 2:15 and get there for 2:30, you know, if I really felt like it. So waking up early, I realized, has become very essential for me, because it gives me more time in the day to do what I want to do when it comes to reaching out to brands. And now that I'm going to be starting to go into the gym starting next week, like, I really got to start making time for the gym as well. So not only do I have to make time for the gym, I got to make time to reach out to brands. I got to make time to make content, edit content, all that other stuff. So I can't do all that other stuff starting at 12 p.m. I mean, I could, but like, wow, I done wasted the whole morning, you know what I'm saying? And then a lot of times when you post to like Instagram or TikTok, whatever, some of that engagement come in the morning. So if you sleeping, you missing out on mad engagement in the morning, depending on your analytics and stuff like that. So you gotta really take advantage of waking up early, because there's a difference between waking up at 12 p.m. and 8 p.m. Like that 4-hour gap, you could get so much done. Like, I could really get up, answer emails, film a YouTube video, put something out on Instagram, put something out on TikTok, and then have the rest of my day to do whatever I want. I could edit that same video that I recorded at 8 o'clock at 3 o'clock, because I got up early enough to record it, you know? So waking up early is essential. Essential. At least to me. It could, look, we different, but to me, it's essential. All right, so like another tip that I have, I think this is tip number 7 or something like that, but another tip that I realized that I did not know when becoming a full-time content creator is, like, yes, I can make the content that I want. I've always known that. Even like when you have a 9-to-5, you know that you can make the content that you want. But it's so interesting now that my time has really freed up and really devoted to making like content, I could literally make whatever I want, because I have the time to make whatever I want. When I had my 9-to-5, I was really working within the constraints and the confines of another job. So like, if I really wanted to make like a pride photo shoot or something like that, I would have to do it in between the hours of when I woke up to when I went to work, or the 2 days that I had off. I had to devote those whole 2 days into like shooting that kind of content, because that was the only 2 days that I had to shoot that content. But now that I don't have that restraint, like, I could literally make whatever. Like, there's no kind of hold on me, right? So just keep that in mind. Like, when you become a full-time content creator, like, things will start to open up. Your mind will start to open up, because you understand the freedom that you have when you don't have another job like pulling your time away from you. Like, it's really amazing, like the things that I've been like, oh, I want to do that, 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 and I'm like, oh, I can do that now. Or like, oh, I gotta go buy this for this shoot, or I gotta go buy this for this video, blah blah blah, and I just go and buy it because I have no time constraints, you know? So that's another thing. One of the last things that I'm going to say when it comes to be content creator that nobody really tells you about, because everyone's going to sit there and tell you about like, oh, you need a media kit, and oh, you need this, and oh, you need that, and it's like, yeah, we knew that, blah blah blah. But one of the things that I realized is that it's very easy to become distracted, especially if you're working out of your house, right? Especially when like you are the boss, you're the entrepreneur, you're the content creator, content maker, whatever, stuff like that. Like, everything really falls on you. So the time that you take to not do something, and the time that you take to do something else that does not help you, is time gone, right? The distraction that you had to do something that has nothing to do with what you're working on that day, versus the time that you could have used to do something that you was working on, like, that's gone. It's very easy to get distracted, and it's very easy to like not feel good about yourself when you get distracted, you know? It's easy to be like, damn, I didn't get a chance to do that today because I was sitting down doing this. Like I said, there have been times where like I've been so far gone, like watching a show, that like 3 hours have passed, and I'm like, dang, I really just sat there and watched a show for 3 hours when I could have like recorded a YouTube video, or I could have like engaged on Instagram, or I could have like recorded a TikTok. Like there have been multiple days when that has happened. I'm like, dang, I gotta get better control of my time, and which is what I've done. Like, so to get distracted very easily, like for me make time. So like I know I work at a certain part of the day, boom, I stop, I go to lunch, because you need lunch. So I stop, go to lunch, and continue. Boom, stop, do dinner. If anything else I gotta do after dinner, I save my little bits for last, because I don't want to be worked up at dinner time or worked up late in the night. I do that, boom, stop, and I stop for the day. Like I'm making sure that like for me that structure works, so I don't get too distracted. You know, I give myself an hour lunch, so if I want to watch TV in my hour lunch, like I'm gonna watch TV in my hour lunch, right? I'm not gonna do nothing for that hour unless like an important email comes in. So like that's just me. But just be aware that like getting distracted comes like that. At least for me, I'm very easily distracted when it comes to me watching something on TV. But here's the thing, I can't work without TV noise. Like it being dead silent, like no. Like sometimes I can put on some music that I don't know, so I don't have to sing the song. Last thing, and this is thing number 8 or whatever. It's lonely, dog. It is lonely being a full-time content creator and not knowing other people that do what you do. And I'm realizing that. Like I have my friends, I have my boyfriend and stuff like that, and they are great, they are wonderful. But when I want to go out and make content, when I want to go out and just like vlog, when I want to go out and turn up, but I want it on video, I can't do that with people who don't do what I do, because it's weird with me having a camera out, and weird with me having a camera in my face and maybe in somebody else's face that necessarily don't want it to be in their face, right? But I haven't found people in LA that do what I do, so I don't have that community yet of, oh, let's go out, oh, da da da, you know, we all gonna vlog, so the shit, you know, your camera's gonna be out, blah blah. Like I haven't found people like that, and I want to find people like that, so I don't know where to go to find people like that. But it's lonely still, because when you come back, it's you just editing, it's you creating, it's you even putting your phone, like even putting your phone to be like, hey guys, good morning, da da da. Like it's you doing that, it's nobody else doing that but you. Like, so it does get lonely, and it does feel weird, because it's like, damn, am I doing something so unconventional? But kind of, yeah, it's kind of unconventional, but also like this is what I want to do. Like I love doing this stuff, like and people don't have a, like my people do not have a problem with me what I do, but it's just I want more like-minded people to do what I do, so it doesn't feel weird. I want to be able to go somewhere and everybody got their camera out and we just vlogging and having a good time, because we all know we got to create content, you know. So that's the kind of thing that I want, but that's the thing that I know that is lonely for me. Like I don't have people that I can do this with. Like it's just me, like right here, it's just me, and that's it. When I go out, and sometimes I get footage from like, oh, follow my weekend, like yeah, my people's with me, but like they're not really in it, or they're like in front of me, I'm trying to make sure not to get people's like, you know, faces and stuff, because people don't want to be on camera like that. But I like being on camera, so I mean, it is what it is, so just like keep that in mind. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys like took something away from it. This is just the things that I've learned within the first month of being a full-time content creator. I might make this a series and do it like every month. I don't know yet, but these are like the few things that really set in when I like hunkered down and became a full-time content creator for 2022. So I hope you guys enjoy. Subscribe to my channel, turn on those post notifications, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know how you feel, or if I missed anything, or if you got anything to add, let me know. Follow me on all my social medias at TheKyannaAlexandra. Follow me on Twitter at TheKyannaAlex. Follow my website at TheKyannaAlexandra.com, and go ahead and follow the Golden Egotist on Instagram, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.